Oh yeah, can you bring it to me, hon?
Okay, we're going live because it's 7:00 and I'm almost late. Is this the one I want? Hello. I think, let me double check to make sure we're live. Because I hit the button wrong and it did something. I don't even know what I did. Go to my channel.
Thank you.
Yes. All right. So hopefully people will find us because I started it and then stopped it and then had to start it again. I'm like, what? I don't know. But okay, there's Miss Pam. She found us. Yeah, I accidentally hit the go and stop all at the same. I don't know what I was doing, but we are here. Let me change this to live chat. Can I share this in our group? Let's share. Why am I not at the top of the list? Oh, how rude. There we are. Chat with Sassy's crafty friends. We are live. Post. And we want to expand that so I can go see my chatters. We're here. Little who villains. No villains. Villains.
I like that.
Villains. All right. We'll just wait here just a momentarily to see if we got some chatty friends for Miss Pam. And there's Miss Dawn. Hello. She says hello to you, Deborah.
Dawn.
Yes.
Hi, Pam.
Deborah and I, we do the same thing. We wait till the last minute and then we're like, oh man, which is really bad. But you know, this last minute thought, I'm kind of excited for. I'm super excited. Hello, Jim.
Hi, Jim.
Although he deleted his message. I don't know what it said, but it's gone now. Yeah, so I says, Deborah, are you coming live with me? And she's like, I just woke up. And I says, funny, I did too. So I was awake today, but I couldn't get out of bed. And so I went and fell back asleep. And then I woke up and I'm like, oh my gosh, I got a shower. I got things to do, you know, all that fun stuff. So I'm like, what do you want to do? And she's like, okay. She's like, I don't know. What are we doing? And I says, well, maybe some spring flowers. So I hit the internet real quick and I Googled like easy spring flowers. And this weird little painting showed up with this little circle and a stem and then some leaves. Super easy. Just a circle, a stem, and some leaves. And the first thing that popped into my mind, that circle looked like a button. And I'm like, ooh, let's do some button something today. So we're working with buttons, canvas, and paint. I'm excited. Buttons, canvas, and paint. Ooh, Pam ordered some new toys today for making light up cards. I think you're going to have fun. She's been influenced by Cassie Trask, Marguerite. Hello. Jen, hello, lovely lady. And Jim says, can't wait to see what you're doing. Yeah, Mystery Mondays. Literally a mystery until just before. So Miss Deborah, if you're new to my channel, she's been hanging out with me twice a month on Mondays. And we do just weird crafts, not necessarily paper crafts, but you can transition some of what we do into paper crafts, especially like today's project. You know, if we scale it down, we could totally make these into greeting cards.
Yep.
So I'm kind of excited about that, but I'm more excited. I'm gonna go hands down, you guys, because yeah, that's what I'm doing. And Miss Deborah, you are in portrait mode.
mode.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you go hands down, we'll probably have to play with that a little bit.
Yeah.
So here we go. This is just an inexpensive canvas. I actually got this one at Big Lots, and it was $4. It's not perfect. It's got, well, let's zoom up a little bit. It's got a little bend in the board, but you know, it's not terrible. There was a little dent. If you buy a canvas and it's kind of saggy, what you're going to do is you're going to flip it over. You're going to grab some water and you're going to hose down the back. You're going to rub that water in, okay? And then you can leave it to dry, or if you're in a pinch and you're running late, because that's what you do, grab your heat tool and heat it, okay? And you can do two things at once if you're running late. Put a thin layer of gesso on the front. That will actually add moisture to the front as well, and that'll help get out any wrinkles. Stand her up and then heat it from the back. And then when the back is dry, you can finish heating up the front. So you're gonna have a prepped, ready to go canvas in minutes instead of, you know, hours or whatever it takes for the paint to dry. And T says, how was the party? It was fun. And T is referring, we went and did a private Zoom after our live on Wednesday, and members of Chat with Sassy's Crafty Friends got to be in a Zoom, and we did games. Mostly that's what we did. We did games. I think I was the only one that was like really crafting because, you know, I'm a slacker. I didn't have my game pieces ready, but that's okay. But I think everybody had fun. I enjoyed it. But yeah. Some of us were on and chatty until the wee morning hours.
Yeah, we finished at 1:45 in the morning, our time.
Yeah. Yeah. It was wee hours. Yeah, Pam, and it is kind of a sensory overload. I think I slept for a while the next day. Pam says, she says it was exhausting. She was on camera way too much. But she was a good sport, and I appreciate her. She Dawn, she's like the longest game ever. It was a scavenger hunt thingy. It was a lot of fun though, you guys. It was a lot of fun. So right now, Ms. Deborah is prepping her canvas with a little bit of gesso. And because where did you pick up your canvas?
My canvas is just from Dollarama, dollar store. And I noticed while I was applying the white gesso that these boards are more like cream color. So I don't know, it's up to you if you want to apply gesso. I don't know if they're gessoed or not, but
Yeah,
they are from the dollar store, so you know.
But technically, most canvases are gessoed. But you know, the quality that they use, if you're not sure, well, you can make your own.
Well, this one actually here, I've got the extra one here unopened. It says 100% bleached cotton. So
Interesting.
okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I drew, I found the center line. Oh no, this is sideways. I'm doing I almost messed up already. Okay, I want to do my canvas in landscape mode. So I found the center, okay, and I just drew just enough line because my humongous stencil actually covers the entire thing. And so I'm just going to line up the stencil lines with my lines. And then I'm going to hold it down the best I can. And I'm going to add some silver to the canvas. I don't want this really stark silver, like a lot of detail, because what I'm thinking is I'm going to paint right over the top of this. So I want this super, super thin. So this part might take me a little bit, but that's okay. Faux gesso, yeah, because you never know what they put in it. So what they say is gesso could just be a white acrylic something, or just, you know, if you want a good quality base to work on, definitely get a gesso you like and trust. Mine is not fancy gesso. I just use the stuff from Hobby Lobby, Master's Touch brand. That seems to work okay for me. My snack is Reese's peanut butter eggs. Yay! Pam had been talking about Jeller beans. And I was like, oh, I get some Jeller beans. I forgot. I don't like Jeller beans. So my kids wound up with jelly beans. I'm like, yeah, I remember why I don't buy these much, because I don't like them. But my kids were happy that I let them eat them. But then my husband, he was so sweet. He stopped and got me a Mr. Goodbar. I was like, yeah, I like Mr. Goodbar. We'll eat that. I know, I'm broken. Can we still be friends? Okay, done. They're frosted animal cookies. What? I finished my snack of Mother's sparkling mythical creature cookies. I could eat those. I like those animal cookies. Were they the ones with the pink and the white sprinkles? Sounds like it might be. He doesn't like anything jelly or gummy either. Now, I like a good cinnamon bear covered in chocolate. I like gummy worms too. The gummy worms with the white stripes. Those are my favorite. Purple and white, purple and white. So this silver that I'm using, I've had forever. I don't even know if it's any good. I really had to stir it up. It says it's supposed to be a metallic paint, but it's super, super thick by Deco Art. And yeah, super, super thick. I think I just need to use it up soon. But I thought it would be fun to have a little bit of metallic behind the flowers I'm going to paint. And I'm doing a super thin layer so it'll dry quick. Gloria! Yeah, chocolate covered cinnamon bears. I don't know what it is, but it's really good. And I think I just put a dent in my thing because I was holding it too tight with my fingernail. Hopefully we can work it out. Work it out. Deborah is upside down. I didn't even notice. And there she goes. Hang on, guys. You're all going for a ride.
Yep. As per usual.
Yep. That's all right. Oops. That's all right. Try not to squish that down. How is everybody doing? You guys doing any crafts while you're hanging out? I noticed Miss Monica was going live. Monica from Tailor Made Cards for You. So if this is not your jam, because trust me, I know watching somebody paint is not 100% exciting for everyone. That's why we have such a wonderful community. So many YouTubers out there doing crafty stuff. But yeah.
So I'm just drawing pencil lines right now to give myself an idea where my branches will be or could be.
Branches, and you're doing a tree, right?
Yeah.
She's doing a tree.
And I'm not very good at drawing trees. I don't know why, but I am not. So I'm not.
Trees are supposed to be very organic and freeing, as in you draw a line and don't care where it goes, let it squiggle and wiggle. Squiggles and wiggles. Okay, tree. I love drawing trees. I could draw trees all day long. Because it doesn't matter that your line goes north or south or crissity-crossity. Yeah.
So I have
you can really mess up a tree.
Well, I have these stamps by Julie Hickey, and they're called Fresh Florals. And what I'm going to do is stamp with antique linen and kind of do a no-line drawing.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not really drawing, I'm stamping, but you know.
Yeah, but you know, there's nothing that says you have to do it freehand. I mean, we have the resources.
Yeah.
If you guys don't have stamps like Deborah does, you can definitely print free black and white images or even a color. Maybe you took a photo of a flower. You know, you can trace it, print it, trace it, and do your own thing with it.
I'm actually lucky I have this size. Most of my flowers are huge because they're meant for card making.
Yeah.
And I was trying to find a reasonable size to fit this canvas. I also have these cherry blossoms. And I have Altenews Playful Plumera. They're a layering one, but I could still work with it, right? I could still stamp the whole image here and then freehand paint this over here.
Absolutely.
And that would still work. But I think these are too big for this size.
Jen, she says she's getting ready for a 3-day card class. How exciting is that? Kim in Alaska. Hello, hello. She is multitasking. What is she multitasking? Between 2 lives. Well, I greatly appreciate it. Don't feel you have to be here, my dear. You can always catch us on the replay. But I hope the other live is fun for you. Built-in branches, Deborah, is what Jim says.
Built-in branches, yeah.
Yep, built-in branches.
Now I'm just trying to figure out what colors I want to use.
Bethany.
So I brought my spinner of paints.
Ooh, look at you.
Yee.
You know how many paints I have?
A lot.
No, I've got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, but you have lots of stamp pads.
Yeah. Yeah. I used to have a lot of colors because my mom had paint, I had paint, but after the move and being stored and stuff for a lot of years, a lot of my paint went bad. So I just chucked it all and went and bought the primaries. I do want to buy another set of primaries because these are kind of like primary normal. I want like a primary dark so that I can make rich colors, and then maybe a primary in pastel. But that's a maybe. I would definitely use the dark more than the pastellies. And I am just abusing this poor canvas. I'm putting a lot of pressure on it, and I probably don't need to, but that's all right. Cookies. Bethany has guests arriving for her dinner, so she won't be hanging out too long, but that's okay. We appreciate you popping in, saying hi. Hope you have a good dinner. And this is a shout out to somebody who is hopefully watching, maybe catching us on the replay. She says that she's needing some friends, and I told her, girl, just come on, because even if you're having a bad day, and this is for everybody out there, if you're having a bad day, you're not alone. I'm still having a bad day. My head has still not cleared up from my anxiety and other issues. Like right now, I'm sweating like crazy. I don't know why. Those sirens are not for me. We are okay. Hi, Deanne. But, if you're having a bad day and you're afraid of bringing people down, please don't. Just pop in and say, hey, I'm having a bad day. I need some virtual hugs. And I know that many of our little faithful subbies and crafty friends here will send you some virtual hugs if you need them.
And sometimes coming on, maybe we might cheer you up.
Yes. And you know what? I know that when I'm in my funk, like right now, I have the biggest headache, but I have so much fun hanging out with you guys. I really do appreciate your guys' company. And I too understand that, that it's hard to say, hey, I need that virtual hug. I'm having my day. My day has lasted a couple of weeks. I'm like, whew. But this community, you guys blow me away. Deanne says, I miss my crafting friends. Absolutely. We're here for you. Absolutely. And see, Pam says, sending hugs to whoever needs them. If you need them hugs, just raise your hand. We'll send you hugs directly. But if you need them quietly, just know they're on their way. They're sitting here just waiting for you. And see, Gloria got some Happy Mail. I love Happy Mail. I need to send some out. I didn't make. I was going to send out a lot and haven't made that yet, but I will.
Right now, I'm just using my hand, but you might want to find something to put underneath your canvas. Yeah. When you stamp it, it sinks, right?
Dee says that she been by herself all weekend. No one wants to hang out or chat for more than 15 minutes. Yeah, it happens, you know, it happens. Especially with the sun coming back out and hopefully people are getting out there doing some stuff, you know.
Housework. Spring
Yeah.
cleaning. That's what I was doing this weekend.
BB Productions, aka Bethany, she says, "I'll take those hugs." See, look it. We're not alone. When we're having a bad day, guaranteed somebody else is having one too. Yes. Sending some hugs for Ms. Bethany. Dawn says, "Bad days are a daily these days, but being with these crafty friends makes the day better." Absolutely. Unity. Untidy. Sorry, I can't read. Untidy Samuels for the TV show Family Affair from way back when. Okay. Sloppy Joes, I'm not sure what that. Ooh, Gloria had 71 degrees today. Sure, it was that warm here. It's really warm in here. Okay. Ooh, D says, "On a good note, I got my lesson on the Wacom and now can start with digital images. Yay. I hear you, Miss Bethany. That's how mine is, you know. And sometimes I wake up and it just starts that way. It's like you wake up, your chest is heavy, your head hurts. You're like, I shouldn't be feeling this way, but I am. And then we feel guilty because we shouldn't be feeling that way, but we are. And yeah, it hits. I did a gaming friend of mine. She's going through the same thing, and she sent a list of suggestions for her anxiety. She does. She bought a weighted blanket, and she makes it really dark in her room and lays with her weighted blanket in like dark solace. She says that helps sometimes. I think Dawn was the one that mentioned a ice pack on the back of the neck. I haven't done that one yet, even though I should, because my head is screaming at me, but you know. And then the gaming friend says that she also, what does she do? Oh, I can't remember now. I have it in my gaming app. I'll have to go back and read it. But yeah, little bit of dark room, little low sounds or no sounds, you know, and staying away from the apps and stuff, you know, killing the lights from your digital stuff, because that can cause migraines and stuff too. Too much stimulation. Ho, ho, ho. There is that. Oh my goodness. Now, I'm not sad. You could spray your stencil with the pixie spray and get it to stay put really, really good. But I'm okay with this. And I did do it lightly, but there's some areas that could be dried a little bit more.
I don't know if I have a book that would fit under here right now. And that means leaving the live and going and looking.
Okay.
I'm just using my hand, Pam.
Just using her hand. Jim, that's a good idea too. I just need to invest in a pair of sunglasses and try those blue lenses. I've heard good things about them. because the blue light blockers are supposed to help disperse some of that light that you're seeing. And yeah, I definitely need to try that, or just a light pair of sunglasses while I'm working. It's not like they need to be prescription, because I don't wear my prescription glasses while I'm crafting because I don't have a problem seeing close up. My problem seeing is when I'm driving, and technically I can see just fine. I just can't read the signs. So they're like, well, you can't read the signs. You got to wear glasses. Okay. So put that over there. We're going to clean my brushes. Let that dry a bit. The stamping is working really good. Yeah. Miss Deborah.
Yeah, it is working really well. Then I'm going to have the problem of colors. Like, I don't know what I want to use.
Yeah.
I'm not very good with color combinations.
Right. So what I like to do with color combinations, right? You're like, I don't know what to do. You look at your pile of paints and you grab the first one that you like. It doesn't matter what color it is, just grab the first one you like and then build off of that one color.
Okay, well, I like red. You know, I love red.
Okay, so you're gonna grab red, and maybe you grab a couple of shades of red because, you know, red is fabulous. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna hold that red next to your other colors. And this is how I went shopping for these guys. I grabbed yellow because I'm not a yellow fan. Okay, so I grabbed a yellow that I liked. And then I went, okay, what's going to go good with this yellow? And I held it up by so many greens and blues and stuff until I found where they looked good together. Okay, so that's how I picked my primaries. I started with a color I didn't like and added to it, because you need the red, yellow, and blue to make your primary. And then I love green, and purple can sometimes be tricky to make. So those were my other two add-ons. Okay, so I kind of got a little bit of a rainbow going. Now,
yeah, and I don't like purple.
Okay.
But I don't know. I know purple flowers.
Yep. But
I like
you
red.
could do like red with purple tips, red with blue tips, red with yellow tips, red with orange tips, in which case you would just do a spot of yellow and red together to get your orange. And then you could have red with orange tips. For me, my buttons, you know, I'm using a cream and a white to go with the red. And then I'm doing, those ones are for those are for those. So I'm doing some green centers for my yellow flowers. And then on my purple, because I'm going to do these three as my flowers. These are going to be my flowers. And then these ones are going to be for the purple. So I've got two button colors to go with each. And that's all I'm going to do. Now, I can mix them, but these are going to be my primaries because I don't have a lot to choose from. These are going to be my primaries. And yep, you can mix white in the purple to lighten it up. You can add black to darken it up. And yellow, I gotta put those back together. Yeah, mine's just a headache too. I don't think mine are migraines. I don't know. Could be a headache. Plus your colors will mix well to, yes. Once you get the ones that look good together, they're gonna blend well together too. I'm gonna mute myself and hit this with the heat tool just to get it dried up in some spots. I love that. Be right back. Oops.
Yeah, that would be cool, Jim. Smoosh. You must smoosh the ink. Okay, I think I have enough stamped flowers for now. So I'm going to get to the painting part. Should cover my ink up. And I have many, many paintbrushes. Choosing the right size is the question. Oops. Clean up from aisle one. Just figuring if I dropped all my paintbrushes. Good one.
Diana Ross, hello. She says, totally having fun trying to work out what is going on just from what ER is saying since I joined. I don't know. My mouth did just keep on running. After time,
I
it
know.
doesn't make sense.
I know it's a little dark, but it's oxide ink, so you're not going to really see much. But when I start painting, it will come to life.
Yeah. So what we decided to do is to do trees or flowers. I'm using buttons. I'm gonna make some okay, let's start over because talking is so very hard. I'm gonna do flowers with button centers, and Deborah is making a tree where she has stamped her flowers on so she can paint them. Yes, that's what we're doing. We're doing some fun painting today. And I used the silver paint as my backdrop. And now it's flower time. Flower time in the city. Where's my buttons? Oh, I lost my buttons. No, I didn't. I just put them over here. So these are my buttons I'm working with.
My phone is directly above my lamp, which is in the center of my room. So it blocks light out. So I've got a tiny little lamp here, and it's not really doing its justice. Even though I zoom out, it's still not that great, but Elizabeth looks so bright.
Yeah, well, I also have a shop light above me. So yeah, it's very bright because of that too, I think. So this is where my flowers are going to be, and I just kind of dumped the buttons out just to kind of see how they're going to work. I'm going to do a little bit of space for them. All right, Bethany is on her way out. Have a good dinner. Button, who's got my button? I got your buttons right here. I stole all the buttons. I can't even pick up the buttons. Okay, so we're gonna do, what am I gonna do? I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I need a round tip brush. I do. Ooh, this one's got a little gooey on it. I don't know what that was. Okay, so we've got our buttons. I'm gonna slide you guys over here. Okay, so I can get my paint out, and I'm gonna start with the yellow, because why not, right? So I'm gonna get some yellow out, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do thin circles around the buttons that need a yellow flower. Aha, I have a plan in place. Oops. Roll that out, got a little bit too much on there. And I'm gonna do mine just kind of funky. They don't have to be perfect. Do my light ones first. I'm gonna use my glue gun to apply the buttons because I like my glue gun. He's gonna come in handy. So those are my yellow flowers. There we go. Rinse that brush, and I'm just using a round brush just because it's got a nicer little point on it. No sewing involved, absolutely not. Only sew when it's absolutely necessary, and it's not necessary, let me tell you. I see red little flowers.
Yeah.
She's using a teeny weeny brush. Okay.
Yeah, what number is this one? 4. This is a Nouveau paintbrush, number 4.
Cool. I'm doing purple next because that's my second color. I'm doing 3 colors because I can. You can do 4, 10, 20, whatever you want to do. And I have purple for these ones. And I don't mind if they overlap because...
Should I add white to my red for different shade?
You definitely could.
Jim, I don't have my paint. Do you have paints? All of Tim's paints?
Me?
No, Jim.
Oh, Jim.
Because I don't have my paint swatch done. Well, I had it done, but then Tim came up with more colors. So I printed another one and I threw away my other one.
Oh, no.
And I haven't done it yet, so.
I need a purple out this way. So I switched it out. Random, yet not random. Because, you know, hot glue. No, my buttons are not glued on yet. I'm actually going to take the buttons off here so that I can paint my flowers. But I wanted to make it very random, so I threw the buttons on. Okay, so I throw the buttons on, I get them placed the way I want, and then I go through and make my little circles And then I could see that, oh, I didn't have a purple out here. So I switched that and made that purple. And now we're going to go in with our red. And if I don't like it, I have plenty of time to change it. Yeah. So that's going to be red. Because I wanted it very random looking. I didn't want it to look like I staggered these little boogers there in any particular order. I'm just kind of going around. And if I get the buttons, it'll pick off. I'm not worried about that.
Jim, are you still with us?
Well, he was just a second ago because he said no sewing involved. I wonder if he heard. She's wondering if you have like all of the Tim Holtz paints. I like that. I don't know. Do I want a red one up there? I don't think I want a red one up there. I'm going to take that back up. Okay. Now we're going to carefully take these off so I don't get paint all over the place. Clean my buttons. Clean my buttons. Paint wipes off these buttons really easy peasy. Deborah is doing such fine detail with her little flowers on her tree. Missed the spot. I lied. I missed a lot of spots. Let's try this again. Purple gumdrop buttons. Not my gumdrop buttons. Quick, what movie was that, you guys?
I don't know.
Not my gumdrop buttons.
Hocus Pocus?
Nope.
No. The new version of Red Riding Hood? I forgot what it's called.
Nope, I haven't seen that. Let's see. What else? Yeah, Pam got it. She says Shrek.
Shrek. Oh, okay.
Yep. I haven't seen that in a while, but I remember that. Not my gumdrop buttons.
Oh, Gingy.
Yeah, the gingerbread man. Do you know the gingerbread man?
Yes. He lives on Drury Lane.
Yep, that's the one. Okay, so now we have our flowers. We're going to go ahead and put in our stems, and then I'll rotate it around. So yeah, so I'm going to do some green in a pile, and I'm going to put a little bit of blue next to it so I can pick up different shades of green without having to add black. And then we'll do a dollop of red, because I already got red right there, because a teeny weeny bit of red will make it a little bit more brownish green. No, the Muffin Man lives on Drury Lane. Sorry about the noise, you guys. I am now sitting next to a window where they think they can just drive their crazy
Vehicles. How rude.
right?
How dare they go where they want to go in their vehicles?
I know. So, okay. So when I have a flower that would have a stem right through there, all I'm going to do is pretend to draw it and then add a stem. And it can be skinny stems. Or fat stem. This one's going to be fat. This one is going to go this way. And it's going to get fat towards the bottom.
Jim, have you come back to us? Are you still there?
Nope. There he is. He's back.
Okay. I wanted to know, do you own Tim Holtz paints?
Ooh, he was warming up some cashew chicken. Pam is wondering, what do you want to know about the paints? Maybe they could Google it for you.
Yeah, I wanted to know what would be maybe a complementary color to the red for the flower for Tim Holtz colors. So if I like the kitsch flamingo that he came up with, but I also like worn lipstick. I like these two pinks, but obviously I'm not going to use the same colors, two of the two pinks. So I want to know what other color flower I could make, but I don't have my swatches, so I need to know. Maybe another color red, I don't know. The lightest red of Tim Holtz, or what other color would look nice for a flower on here?
Which red are you using?
I'm using candied apple.
So candied apple. Now, do you want trying to think, because complementary would be what, on the opposite side of the color wheel?
No, okay, so I want to complement the colors. I want them to, yeah, that was probably a bad word. I don't know.
You want a color that looks good with it.
Yeah. So yeah, red. So I have candied apple. And then if I use a pink, and you said maybe orange, Jim? I don't know.
And
what orange?
Pam says candied apple goes with squeezed lemonade.
Well, I do need to do the centers of the flowers too. So if I...
Hi, Janin. I almost dropped my paintbrush right on my stuff, you guys.
So if I do, what color orange? What did he say?
I don't think he said. A mustard seed or squeezed lemonade, Dawn said. But yeah, Jim didn't like specify an orange.
Well, what about wild honey? Is wild honey kind of like a yellow, I don't know, like a brownie orange? I don't know. Oh, spice marmalade.
That works too. Jim says, yes, wild honey or pumpkin. I like pumpkin in the, I don't have the paint, but I like that color in his little distresser thingies. You could swatch those colors on a scrap paper to see what you think, Pam says.
Yeah, that's true.
Look at my little flower stems.
Well, I'm going to use either mustard seed or squeezed lemonade for the centers of the flowers. And the great thing too is by using antique linen, which is the oxide, either way, either inks, if you use just Distress ink or Distress oxide ink and stamp your flowers, if there's a flower you don't like and you have gessoed your canvas, you can just wipe it off.
Yes. Janine said, I'm just getting started moving today. Way late getting moving. Did notice a stack of cards though. What kind of cards? They got put on my dining room table. Put a little bit of yellow in there. Birthday cards. This is very relaxing and this is super easy. I mean, you don't even have to put buttons in there and that's kind of cute. Just circles and sticks, you guys. Look at that. But see how easy this would be? You get your little card size, you do a stencil in the background that's very light, and then you layer it up with your bright colors, your stems, and you literally have a card. Just imagine this smaller. So like you could do 6 or 7 little flowers and make a card. Make your circles a little bit smaller. They could be very basic like this too. There's nothing that says you have to do petals or anything, and I'm kind of digging this. So I think I'm going to do very small petals. But and then Ms. Deborah, hers can even be done as a card. Just make a smaller tree with less flowers. Because we all have those stamps of flowers that might be teeny weeny.
Yes.
And then you don't even have to color them. You can just stamp them with your colored inks and just go to town. This paint is not the best paint. It's leaving a lot of white space, but that's okay. It's kind of fun. Go back in and fill in more. And they don't have to be perfect. It's what I love about flowers too is, you know, yes, nature gives them almost perfect stems, but we can draw them any way we want and they'll be beautiful. Okay, that was probably a little too much green, but we're just going to add some green in there. I'm just going in. Hello, Debbie J. Good to hear. I need to record my hot video too. Debbie J says she got her hot video because Crescent Creation has some new fun stuff coming to their shop. And I'm excited to share that with you guys. We're going to do a little hot video presentation. I need to do that tonight, I think. I don't know. Painting happy little flowers, absolutely. Oops.
I suggest too, if you're going to work with one color and then use other colors, I suggest working from the middle and go outwards. Because I'm trying to paint and not put my hand in the paint that I've already painted.
Yep. Or you can rest, you get one hand and you rest your other and then use the back of the brush to help paint.
Yeah.
So I
like
don't
this.
know if you can see. Ooh, almost had a catastrophe. Okay, so I've got one hand here and then I can use this hand and just use the brush, the length of the brush to get the color on. And so I can stay out of the paint, because I have to go back and fill it in where I want it filled in, because it's a little too scratchy. It's cute and all, but a little too scratchy. Happy little flowers, happy little flowers. This little one got a little crazy. I think we're just gonna make this a little happy, fatty little branchy.
So I know that Dexter, the TV show, the series has been out for like a long time.
Dexter.
I just started watching it, and I binge watched the first season yesterday.
Yeah. That's one of the first shows that my daughter was like, oh, I like this show. Because she's like, yeah, with stuff. She's like, it's okay. And Dexter, was one of the first ones. She's like, is Dexter on? Do we have Dexter? Where's Dexter? I'm like, yeah, my daughter's a psychopath, but that's okay. I love her still. But yeah. And now she's picked up a few other shows. I'm kind of excited because she likes Star Trek. She does like the Discovery. She really liked the Voyager series with Janeway.
Yeah.
But she watched, I think she did Voyager, Deep Space Nine, and Generations. I don't know if she's watched like the original ones with Captain Kirk.
Yeah.
But we have the movies, and every now and then I get nostalgic because those were my mom's favorites. I get nostalgic, and I'll binge watch like all of the Star Trek movies into the new ones.
I like Discovery.
The what?
Star Trek Discovery.
Oh yeah, and Raylan's really liking that one too. The little stinker has watched them all because we have to. Shh, we pirate ours. We steal ours. I can't afford Paramount, so we wait a few, and then we have an app that we use that lets us watch it. And yeah. She's already watched them all. And I'm like, ugh, huh?
There's always an app for that.
Yep. It doesn't always work though. We tried to watch Ghostbusters Afterlife on there, but it wasn't working. So we actually rented that one because I really wanted to see it. And I'm glad we rented it. I was really impressed with how they did Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Gloria, is this better for you? Can you see my flowers better? Now that I'm actually painting them.
Oh, Pam is leaving us. She's got things to do. Oh, and I missed Mr. Hurley. Hello, Simon Hurley. Pam said she was. Oh, she's got something she's got to do. Yep. Excited for Miss Pam. She's got a new house. She's
Gloria.
Yeah, so excited. She's been really working hard to find it, and I think she's excited, which makes me excited. Christmas cards. Yes. I actually need to do a video this month because, oh my goodness, this month is almost over. Keep an eye out, guys, because I got my 10 Christmas cards for March I gotta do. So I'll be doing a live some point. I just splattered on my canvas. I gotta get my 10 Christmas cards done. Ew, I'm gonna have to paint that white. Get most of that rubbed off. Splattered on my canvas. That's all right. But I think this design I'm totally going to do in a smaller version and make some cards. Good question, Gloria. She says, Simon, are you starting designing for Christmas stamps? Simon, he says, asking for a friend, do y'all make Christmas cards in July?
Yes.
And then he says for Gloria, yes, Gloria, so excited for this year's release. And FYI, Simon, I started Christmas cards in January. I do 10 Christmas cards, 10 Christmas cards a month. That way there by December, I have plenty for all of my subbies and, well, all the ones that are on my mailing list, and then some family and friends. And then I actually have a little bit left over from last year that I'm going to donate this year. Oh, Simon says it's everything y'all been asking for. Well, I've been asking for a lot, so I don't know.
True. Yeah.
I am a needy person. I need lots of stuff. Okay. My little stinking things are so cute. Okay, now I'm gonna go fill these in and then drop my buttons on them, but I'm gonna turn it over so I don't stick my hand in the paints. Clean our brush, and we're gonna start with the yellow. I'm so excited. I liked Simon's Christmas release last year. I need to pull. I had an idea for Christmas cards what was I gonna do? Yeah, maybe we'll pull out some more Simon stuff.
Simon, Elizabeth should be a designer for you.
I kind of am.
She kind of has all of your stuff already.
Not all of it. There's some stuff that I was sad that I didn't get in time before they discontinued.
Okay, she's missing a couple of things. Whatever. She's got done.
I do. I have to. This is so shameful. I have to find another way to store his stuff because the background stamps, those red rubber, they're beautiful, but they take up a lot of space. So I actually have so many, I actually have to find a new home for them. So Simon's, I think, gonna find his products in a special drawer all by themselves. So I can just say, oh, there's my Simon stuff. Because right now I've got 3 folders in the storage that I have them in. Oh my gosh. These are so cute. But this paint kind of is not the best paint. Let me tell you. Oh, that would be awesome, Mr. Simon. He says, I don't have a specific design team, which you should, because your products are fabulous. And then he says, but I may know someone who can help with something. That would be fabulous. And I'll drop you an email too if you're ever available on Paper Crafting Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern. We could totally hang out. You'll have an open invitation. Yes, Jim, absolutely. Under lock and key, I'll have my Simon Hurley goodies. I'm excited too. As soon as Crescent Creation gets their order in, I will have the full Simon Hurley release. It'll be on its way as soon as they get theirs in, because I used my stipend and whatnot and was able to get everything. So excited. I start my cards in July. Jen says, I start my cards in July, always funds July crop. Oh, always find a July crop to do it at. Absolutely. Yeah, Janine says, I still have to catch up on what I couldn't afford. Crossing the fingers, I get a tax return. I hear that. I probably wouldn't have been able to buy any of this release if I wasn't working with Crescent Creation, though. So I'm very thankful that she embraced my love obsession for Simon Hurley products and brought them to her store. She's like, oh, here, we'll bring in some Simon Hurley goodies. I'm like, please, thank you, all of it. Dawn says she likes to make Christmas cards on the 25th of each month. Absolutely. Little bit here and there. Then your stack doesn't seem so daunting at the end of the year. That happened to me. I was last minute making 50 cards in like 2 days, and I was like, I can't do this again. And so that's when we started the 10 cards a month. I'm loving your flowers. They're looking so fabulous. Shauna, how are you doing? Thanks for popping in. Poor Jen. She had to pay taxes and a lot of it. That's painful. I'm afraid we're going to have to owe because all that stimulus stuff. I know we didn't opt out for the income tax thingy where the child tax credit. So this weird feeling we're going to owe because we use that child tax credit to pay some bills. I'm loving my flowers. Look at them. Somebody is shaking some paint. Shaky, shaky.
I wish I had his saltwater taffy right now. That would have been wonderful.
Oh, yeah.
Peach.
See, you guys, we could totally make this into a card. I might have to do a small card and make a little TikTok video. A little 2-minute video on TikTok. Just do a little painting. Oh, poor Janine just lived off of her savings. That's got to be so hard to have to bust into your savings just because, you know, I know you were out because of medical reasons and stuff. It's just not cool. It's not cool. Jim says Joanne has Tim Holtz at 30% off.
I like 30% off.
Yep. Don't forget to check their app and stuff. Sometimes they have good deals in there. Trying to decide if I want them like circular or lumpy bumpy, like flowers. I don't know. I think I like them in circles.
Oh,
Circles. Hmm. Aw, I feel bad, Jen. That sucks. Sorry you had to sell your restaurant. Happened to a lot of people. A lot of people had to do drastic changes. Unless that's what you wanted to do. You wanted to. Hopefully you weren't forced into it. Connective tissue disease. Oh, Janine. That sounds painful. I don't know what it is. I'll have to Google it later, but.
look what I got.
Ooh, a pokey tool.
Yep. I had to replace it because magic, it's gone. The other one.
Yeah, them gremlins just came and stole it away. I need to go do these other flowers. I like how the red is spinny, like
Just
little
scared to take my
swirly.
money. Okay, I'm turning you around because you're not going on my table.
Well, that's rude. What if I want to go on your table?
No, Mom doesn't want more paw prints on her paint. I already have paw prints on my chair. And it's funny because they're red.
The red paw prints.
Okay. I shall be back in a moment.
Okay, I'll be here putting swirly swirls in my flowers. We'll ask, I don't, she's got a couple fur babies, so we'll have to ask her which one. Which one was destructing? Oops, I don't want to do purple first. I want to do yellow first because I did yellow first the last time. I'm gonna see if I can add some swirly design. It's gonna be see-through flowers, I guess. Jen was wondering if the doctors can do anything, and Janine said no, there's no cure from my understanding. Oh, that sucky sucks. Okay, I just splattered paint. What the Elizabeth? Quit! I hear the kitty. Mama, kitty, kitty. Dawn says, looks like a summer reflower garden. Great, because that's kind of what I was going for. I wanted a nice springy, festive, and you guys can't even see what I'm doing on the other side. You basically just put your brush down and just kind of swirl it out. And you just kind of make circles. And I'm letting my paint get a little thick in there. Most of it's going to get covered up anyways, no big deal. Because we're going to, well, I don't know now. I really like this. So we're going to see what it looks like with a button on it. And we're going to turn on Ryobi so we can get that glue going. Ryobi, Ryobi. I'm going for more tests tomorrow. Hopefully your tests are not painful. Jeanine left her music going, couldn't figure out where the birds were coming from. She thought she was losing her mind. Nope, just your little chirpy, chirpy birds keeping you company. Thank you, Jonna. A lot of fun. I think I'm gonna do, I do definitely want to do a little ticker talker. Okay, I keep making fun of my words here. TikTok video.
Come on, get down. Mommy needs a chair. Yeah.
So Jim was wondering which kitty is that?
This is Moon. She's always in here and she's always on my chair. And so she's not moving. And so I get a quarter of it again. Because she is the size of the moon.
Poor Moon. Just wants to hang out with the mom.
I know. Where was the paintbrush I was just using?
Here we go.
Number 4. I said number 4.
Ooh, I did do this little splotchy out here. Maybe if I just make that flower bigger.
Okay, so here are my colors. This is carved pumpkin, and that one is wild honey. So, and the pinks, that's worn lipstick. And this one is Kitsch Flamingo. And that is spiced marmalade. I think spiced marmalade might be too dark. I need a brighter color, so maybe this one, wild honey.
Well, I like those colors.
I don't know.
I like them both.
So, but if I go with wild honey, then I go.
Jim says laser pointer.
Yes. Paintbrush.
Then, he says ask Moon if she has it. Not sure.
Oh, I got it right here. Number 4.
Okay. And then Jim and Janine were talking about using Facebook for support groups, and she says, I haven't looked into that yet, but it's a good idea. Spoke to the uncle who is in stage 4 cancer. He too has been in pain. It was nice to talk to someone who understands for sure. Absolutely. Jonna says wild honey. And then Jim says, or blend them. Can definitely blend.
That's 2.
I'm gonna go ahead and mute me again. I'm gonna hit these with some heat. See if I can't hurry up the process because I'm impatient, but I'm really digging this. Look at this.
I still have to add leaves.
Okay, so where's my mute button?
I should have gotten the flip tops, but they weren't available at the time when I bought these. They were after fact. So pouring is the way I'm going. Moon decided to get off the chair and let me have it. How nice of her. Just when I'm not in the bedroom, right? This is where she lays down, even though I have a bed for her on the floor. Doesn't matter. She wants to be in my chair.
It's funny how the pets do that. Our cat, she's so stingy with her love. It's like, come on, I just want to pet you. And she's like, nope, no petties, no petties. And I'm like, you're such a brat. She's
Yeah,
so
like
evil.
we have a sectional couch, okay? And the cats, like if I'm not sitting there, which is like right now, they'll be in that chair. But we have a sectional. There's many more chairs. But they have to be in my chair.
But of course. Such a silly mom to think otherwise.
Oh, and the cat that we're getting rid of, well, they have already, the people that took the other kitten are taking the male kitten.
Are they?
Yeah, and he's a snuggler. He sleeps on me.
Aw. Oops, that one's a little wet.
He's not, we can't give him away until April, the end of April.
Yeah.
So I'm enjoying my time with him now.
Okay, I think I like the buttons. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. Look at my buttons.
I love that. It's very whimsical. And that's what I was thinking about when we were talking too.
Yeah.
I got some new stamps in and I was looking at them and I was like, oh, maybe I should do whimsical. But then I thought of this. So this is where I'm at.
Yeah. Portion in. She says it's tiring. I've been sleeping up to 14 to 16 hours if I do something the day before. Right? Being in pain, it just I understand that. Okay, so we got little Ryobi. We're just gonna plop on a little squiggle of glue and try not to burn my fingers when I push down on them. This little booger gets hot too, just like the big version of it. And I don't know if you guys can see the steam coming off of this thing. Woo. It's like,
Steam?
don't touch. Yeah, it's like smoke, steam, whatever. Like, don't
Wow.
touch me. Yeah. It makes good little dots though. Uh-oh. I ran out. Next. Do, 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 do. Not worried about the little stringums. I can definitely pick those off after everything's all done. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be so cute. I've never done anything like this. All because one picture I saw said it's buttons, but it wasn't buttons, but it looked like buttons to me. Buttons, buttons, buttons. I think I missed that guy. Oops. Oops, 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 oops. No, I did glue that one down. I get everybody? Look at, they're all glued on. Yay! Plug that in, turn that off. We can go pick our little stringies off. Flowers are looking beautiful, Deborah.
Thank you. I was just going to say, just thanks everyone for the help. I've been doing, I have been, no, let me replace it for my, I was thinking, I have been doing some form of art basically all my life. Like I never left my house without pen and paper or pencil and paper. I've always been doing something.
That's awesome.
But when it comes to colors,
Oops.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't mix colors. I don't know. I don't know why I just couldn't get that concept.
And that's one thing I never had problem with. Although I did find out when I was in college that I have a hard time seeing shades of color. So if you put like 5 shades of gray, I might see them as either really close or really far apart. So I don't see the steps, or they may even look exactly alike to me when they're clearly not.
Oh, Jim, I'm using Worn lipstick, and then I'll be using Wild Honey.
Ta-da! I signed it, but I just remembered I need to paint that. Got that little green on the side. Let's get that painted. There we go. Get that in there. Go over that again.
I was just thinking, you know, my stamps have like, I'll show you in a second here. Like the lines that come at the top here and in the middle.
Yep.
I was thinking about, I could draw them in with, or paint them in with a darker shade of pink, or yeah, I do have other, maybe another darker red, and put them in the middle. I could do that too.
Yeah.
For a little bit more detail.
Oh, cool. Janine says the card she made during birthday celebration meets all the parameters of craft roulette. That's hilarious. And we didn't even know. She says, I think I'm a psychic now. Absolutely. Okay, so super cute. I'm really happy with this. My
Yeah, I
cute
know I
little
need to
button
branches.
flower. Huh?
Yeah, he's like, we still need to pick a color for branches. Yeah, I know.
So cute. Oh my goodness.
And pick a color for the leaves. I don't even have leaves on here yet. Or
That's all
do I
right.
need to have leaves? Do I
No,
need to
you
have
do
leaves?
not. You do not have to have leaves. You can just have a tree. Well, you saw that one with the buttons. It was just a branch full of buttons.
Yeah, yeah. It was so cool.
I'm going to see if I can clean my stencil because it was sitting here so long. I'm hoping. I'm going to clean my workstation so you guys can see how easy it is. I'm going to get my straight razor. I'm going to put my other buttons away because I had little buttons to the side next to the colors I was going to use them with. That way I didn't have to rethink that. And spray bottle right here. We're going to get this wet. We're going to take our scraper. And then there we go. Look at that. Nice and easy, right into the garbage, you guys. Look at that. And if you have the paint on the side and it's not dry yet, you can definitely do a cleanup. Mine was just a little too dry and chunky. Yeah. This stencil, look how big this bad boy is. He is, what did I say? He's ginormous. 17 by 19 for this. And I got it. It was on clearance at Joann's. Even though it's ginormous, I knew I could still use it on my paper, which I think I'm going to try. Let me get a black sheet of paper. That is not black. I need a black sheet of paper. There we go. So I think if I clean this, it might do a cleanup actually rather well. We'll see. We'll see. It may not. Plant them easier, see what will grow. You could use fabric paint and do a pillow front or sham. Hey, why did this pick off? Let's see if we can't glue that back down. My button that holds my thing. Nope, it's too dry. But that's okay. I'm not worried about it. Ooh, that's interesting though. Well, heck, since I got this out. So I bought this stencil on clearance. It was $5. And fabulous, because it doesn't matter what size of paper you have, right? Or your size of your stencil. You can do anything that you want. Oxide. I know. Where is Bubbling Cauldron? I know you're here. Quit hiding from me. Of course, it's on the end. Hocus pocus. I lied. I want hocus pocus. Make my own paper. Wow, that's a hot, hot mess. Okay. And lift. Woo-hoo-hoo! Look at that. I know you guys are jelly. It's okay. Look at that. If you guys do scrapbooks, you know, don't hesitate to buy a ginormous stencil, especially when it's on clearance for $5. Because look at that. Oh my gosh. Let's do a cleanup. Let's see. I need more black paper. There. Like so. Oh. Let's set this right. On there. Try not to move that. Let's try not to move it. And then how do we want to do that? Do we want to use the little finger fingies? Okay. I used some oxide and other stuff, so hopefully that'll get on there. Yes.
Oh. See what I just did? I did a boo-boo.
Oh, no, that's just a point of embellishment. It just wipes off though.
Yeah.
And you paint it white like I did with mine. Night, Jen. Yeah, 4 a.m. does come early. Holy moly, girlfriend. Oh, I don't want to do. Okay, you know what? We're going to sandwich. I'm going to get that wet and we're going to sandwich. We're going to see. We're going to see. We're going to see. We're going to see what we can do with a sandwich. So we should get a reverse image. Oh, that didn't turn out too good, but that's okay because I can still grunge it up and do other stuff with it. And I got the whole backside. That's okay. Sometimes it happens. Ooh,
Well,
this
yeah,
looks chalky.
go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry. So it kind of looks chalky until you turn it, and then the mica that I sprayed and rubbed into it is shiny. Oh, I love your flower combination. Those are looking good.
Thank you. Jim, did you see Tim's new live with the media mat? Sticky mat? No, sticky mat. Yeah. Bye, Jen, sorry. Bye, Jen.
When, when I saw that, the only thing I could think of was tea and her mat that she sent me part of, because it's a silicone stick mat for cooking, and you put your project down and it doesn't move. So Yeah, kind of funny. Paper, paper, pens and paper. We're gonna do some cleaning. Some cleaning.
Oh, we don't have to stay on account of me. You know me, I'm slow.
Yep, I'm just gonna do some cleanup and see where this goes. Oops. Because there's a lot of ink on here, which I'm not sad about. You know, we can do stuff with it. And then I'm just using my accent opaque paper.
I ordered it as well, Jim. And that's true. I could fill the whole thing and not need to do leaves. I could put more flowers in, but I figured I would do this much and then see where it goes from here.
I like that.
Well, sure, Dawn, if you already have something that works for you, then that's great. But yeah, I have his, let me show you. Why do words escape me?
Because I don't know. It happens to me too.
I have his stamping platforms, and I have this is the traveler size, and then I have the bigger one. So I will be cutting mine up to put them in here. Because right now I only have like I think the little one I have is, yeah, the sticky piece is just right here. And I would rather have the whole thing done.
Yeah.
And the magnets are a pain in the bum.
They are.
They get in the way and
they don't stick. Yeah, I think you'll like the sticky mat because if it's anything like what T shared with me, it's gonna do a really good job.
Not the bed, Mama? No. Oh. Oh. No. Oh.
Oops.
Okay, I feel like I need another color of flower.
I like it. You've got 3 colors.
Right, and I know you guys can't see this well, but here, 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 and over here, I have stamped more flowers. And I feel like I need another color. But what would I do?
What about mixing the red with a little bit of orange and make it like a 2-tone flower? Using the colors you already have.
Right, that's a good idea.
Jim was wondering if you bought the wax as well, and that he briefly played with it on his Easter eggs.
Oh, did you? Well, yeah, like I'm waiting for it to come still. Remember, I'm in Canada, things take forever. So, how did you find it? Did it work the way you wanted it to on the gel plate?
Does look kind of angelic. and it's shiny because that mica is still picking up in some areas. So some of it's shiny. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, it does look like a butterfly.
Yeah.
And that way it looks angelic. Yeah. How funny is that?
I like this paint too, because even though I waited a while, it's still scrubbing off.
So Jim, when you used it on the Easter eggs, how did it work? I'm sorry, how were you using it on the Easter eggs? You passed the ink blot test, Dawn?
Yep. Humans.
So Elizabeth, you were saying mix some of the yellow and red together?
Yeah, do like I would do a yellow center with red tips, because you like in that center one there, you have some red that's kind of really close to it. So you could do mix them up where, you know, one might be a red center with yellow tips or yellow with red tips. And just,
Oh, I thought you were asking me to actually mix the paint itself together.
I mean, you could, you would get a whole nother color, but I think it would be kind of cool to have those few extras just be like two tones, like,
Right,
you
and
know.
I get it. Yeah, I get it. Get it, I get it. Okay.
I don't know
What?
how people, man. Guess if I had cleaned this right when I was done using it in the first place, it would have been fine, but what fun would that be now, right? Just get the big chunks off so it'll sit flat. It's kind of cool because the paint is shiny and it's like on the edges. It looks shiny.
Yellow, yellow, yellow. I don't know if I want to do yellow, yellow flower. Okay, just I'll be right back. I hear my cat meowing. I think she wants to put her babies in the bedroom.
Uh-oh.
Some new thing she picked up. She wants to be out in the living room with her babies in the daytime and then in the bedroom at night. And I'm okay with that.
Putting them to bed, she says. I'm done with them. Hey, Crystal. How's it going? She says it's snowy. Very cold and snowy. It actually was a nice day here in Ohio, so that was good. I was watching one of her videos. She's back in her craft room. I didn't comment or anything, but I did like it. I need to do better about my comments, but I do watch a lot of videos. The silver has dyed pink because of the paint, which is funny. It came off the other side really nicely, but it's not coming off of this side, but that's okay. I think maybe I used the wrong side, if there is a right and a wrong side. But it's okay because it won't actually ruin how it's how it works. Okay. Just get it dried off and it will be good to go. Ta-da! Mostly clean. Da 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 da. Yes, Jim. They do change color. He says, just trying to think of how flowers age. They do change color. That they do. They're bright, start off bright, and then they just deepen and darken and change a little bit. Get bleached, washed by the sun sometimes. Absolutely. All right. It's not too bad. And then I kept the packaging for this because I don't have storage. I've only got one other stencil this big. But yeah, just keep the little packaging and then I can go put it in its little hidey hole. But isn't that beautiful? It's a big old wall stencil, but I didn't buy it for my wall. I bought it for paper. Look at this one. This one is so nummy, you guys. Look at this one, and then the cleanup. Oh, this one. And this one didn't work out too hot, but I can throw that stencil back on there and do ooh, you know, that would be a good idea. Put the stencil back on there and then do the inside parts a different. Or go Zentangle. Let's see what that would look like. That might be fun. Do the cleanup and then do ta-da! Oh, I might need a new pen, you guys. Oops. Just put it back on and then can do.
Yes, Moon, I'm back. I'm back. Yep, she wanted to go in the bedroom.
Put her little babies to sleep.
Yeah. Ooh,
My
I like
mind said we need to do a Zentangle. So I'm tracing. Tracing my stencil.
I just mixed my pink and red together. I
How's
like
that?
this.
You like it, huh?
I like it a lot. Yes, Moon.
Somebody is listening to really crappy music outside and it's kind of driving me nuts. It's so I don't mind music at all sorts of varieties, genres, whatever, but the repeat, the same line over and over again in the same tone, in the same, I'm like, shut it off, please. Just put me out of my misery. Turn it off. Nope. Come on. My gel pen. Not having a good day.
Jim, did you have a picture up on your of the eggs? Do you have them on Instagram or something?
I haven't seen anything posted by Jim in a while. Better go make sure I'm still following. Aw, he says, nope, I gave them away before I had the time to take a picture.
Oh.
Well, you might as well go do another one so you can take a picture. Hey, Shay. Hello, lovely lady. How are you doing?
Moon.
That's half of it. That'll do. I did half. Look at that. Ooh, how pretty, pretty. I am doing okay. Enjoying my time here with our crafty friends.
That's a lot of eggs, Jim. That's dedication.
Mm-hmm. He used new marbled washi tape on them too. Okay, so Zentangle, you guys, you know what they do? They just draw lines and squiggles and wiggles in their stuff.
Moving. I know. I only left the room for a minute. I gave you lots of loves.
My pen is not loving me. This one's got a little bit more ink in it. Here, I made my first Zen. Put a little flower in there. Check it out. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. If you guys want it or not, I'm going to do a little video and fill the rest of this in. And just like our coloring days, when I do a video about coloring, I think we're just gonna finish this little guy, because even though the ink, smooshing cleanup didn't go as planned, it's leaving this beautiful texture in the background. I think it's going to look beautiful with all this white pen.
Our chatters thought you said crappy friends.
No, crafty. Crafty. Sorry. I need to pronunciate better. Mary Landers. Sorry, ladies. No. She says, it sounded like she said crappy. I am so sorry. No. My crafty friends. I call you guys my crafty friends. To pretty much anybody. Like my gaming community. I was like, okay, I gotta run. I gotta go hang out with my crafty friends, because you guys are the best. You're the bombs. or my little punks if I'm the bomb. Can't remember who said that in one of my comments, but I really thought that was funny. But oh my goodness, I'm loving this. And Miss Deborah, she will hopefully finish her project, and then we can show you the next time she's on. She can even post pictures for us on Chat with Sassy's Crafty Friend. Well, do you have Instagram? Do you post on Instagram?
I do have Instagram, and I do occasionally.
Maybe we can get her to do some posting. Oh my goodness. I'm cleaning up back here, you guys, like back here. And I hit it with some waters, and you know what? It's turning all these wonderful shades. That is that pigment powder. That pigment powder, man. Ooh, I love that stuff too. Get to put those away. Put that away. You guys are awesome. I thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. I'm going to go ahead and bring my canvas back up so you can see if you were just popping in. This is what I did at the beginning. Mine was much easier than Deborah's. Deborah says, I'm doing this the fun, take my time painting. It is so relaxing. Do you like painting? I love
painting. Yeah, this is relaxing.
Because once you figure out your colors, there's not a whole lot of thinking. It's just get it in there. It's like coloring to me.
It is.
Dawn says she must say she's getting better with practice on Instagram. That's right. She is on Instagram as well. I think I liked some of your video or your posts the other day. I go through Instagram and I click that like button so much so I can keep my feed full of beautiful stuff. Okay, so even though these are not paper crafts, okay, something like this, we did a stencil in the background, very, very light. Then we did our brights and bold colors on top of that. And you can totally downsize this to card front size. Buttons, of course, if you have buttons, they come in all different sizes, shapes, colors. I mean, or you don't even have to do buttons. If you go back and watch the replay before I put the buttons on, it still looked so cute. Yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out. I'm so happy. Although there is something, a little bit of glue here. There we go. Maybe, no, what is that? Just a little paint goo. That's all right. But yeah. And then Deborah, what she did is she has a Dollarama canvas, and she stamped in a very light color, and then she's going in and hand painting them. So you can do a little bit of mix of a cheat and whatnot to make it very unique. Carmen, hello. And she says, I'm late but glad to catch you live. Six Sisters. What is Six Sisters stuff? Oh, pressure.
Neat. Yeah, neat.
Gotcha. Pressure. I want a stinking air fryer. I keep seeing videos. This new one they made crab, not real, imitation crab meat. They made it super thin, because it like peels. and they threw it in the thing, the little air fryer with a little bit of seasoning and stuff, and then they cooked it and made like little chips with it. So they were like little crab chips. What? Pressure Luck has 2 books out and a 3rd one on the way. That's awesome. Carmen says somehow I was unsubscribed. Oh no, I'm so sorry about that. It wasn't me though, because I don't block nobody except bots. I will block a bot. Although I need to go in because I was watching Ryan, I think, and his says, and somebody else does that too. I think My Inky Fingers. It makes it so that if you're not a subscriber to the channel, you can't leave comments. So you have to be subscribed for 5 minutes or more. So if a bot wants to leave a message, they have to subscribe, wait 5 minutes, and then post. So that would help with a lot of bot posting. So I got to see if I can do that, or if I got to wait till I'm monetized. That really bugs me. See, Janine loves the air fryer too. She says, I cook my frozen fries in my little air fryer for a snack. See? I want an air fryer, guys. Gloria says she loves hers too. See, I'm so late to the boat on the air fryer thing. Like, man. Adjust the time. I don't know. Adjust the time on what? My head. Wednesday at 7 Eastern, she'll be on again. Oh, yes, I will. I'm like, who's on at 7 on Wednesdays? That's me. Wait, I'm 7. This Wednesday, I'm excited, you guys. I'm always excited. I got new stuff. You guys want a sneak peek of what I'm going to play with on Wednesday? And then I'll let you go. And yeah. Oh, got it. It's not the best smelling. Let me tell you. If you're very sensitive, I would recommend not buying the paper because the paper stinks. Like, I have to lay mine out and let it air dry. But here's your sneak peek. I get to be a designer for Crazy Creations. And I have all of these goodies they sent me. Ugh. They even sent a full-size sheet of that glitter paper. You guys can't even see. Yes, there's the sparkle. Look at the sparkle. It's insanely sparkly, by the way. And then they have a gold and a green. It's kind of sad, though, because they sent St. Patty's, and St. Patty's is over. So we're going to have to try and change up our St. Patty's to, like, Easter or something. Or it could just be somebody that loves shamrocks. But, yeah. So I get to play with this. They're goodies. Make some fun stuff. So that's what we're going to play with on Wednesday. We'll go through in depth all this stuff, which I need to let this air out because it's no joke. It's got some weird chemical smell. Guys, be lucky there's no smell-o-vision. I'll waft that your way. Yeah, I'm going to have to ask her not to send the paper because the first time I opened it, I about died. It's very strong. Very strong. Green glitter Easter baskets. Yes. So many fun things we can do. But yeah, that came in the other day. So we're going to do kind of like, well, an unboxing on Wednesday. Oh, Carmen's got a pressure cooker. She's got 2 electric ones. She's got rice and beans going. That sounds so nummy. Phew. Mary Lander says, phew. I love Sundays from the old cookbooks series. I don't know about that one. You'll love it. Game changer for me. Yeah, see, I can't afford one right now though.
I know they're costly.
Yeah.
So I don't have it either.
And then stinking Cricket. I know they're not the innovators of it, but I think their new hat press is going to be easy peasy to use, and I really want one. And I can't afford one. And I'm like, I could totally make hats. I wouldn't wear a hat, but I could totally make hats. Hats would be fun to make. Make hats for the Chat with Sassy logo on them. Wouldn't that be cute? Yes. Janine says, thank you for the live. Thank you to Deborah. I can't wait to see it finished. Yep. I will pester her and make sure she get it done. We'll have to craft together just to make sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm not going to HSN. Thanks, Jim. I got to save for a stinking wedding. I can't afford to put out anything. I mean, I did splurge and I went and spent like 20 bucks at Joann's and I got my containers that I needed, but that was about it. But it was nice to go out and like look, window shop. But yeah. Yeah, I do want that hat press. That my next big purchase. Well, that and the scan and cut. So
I was gonna say, what about scan and cut?
Yeah, it's gonna be a long time before I get either of them. They're gonna be on my like forever want list. Alrighty. Well, I thank you, my friends. I will be here Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern and all that fun stuff. I am going to try and do more videos. I finagled my kids. I think we're going to, I don't believe I did that. I finagled my kids and I think my son is going to do some editing for me. So maybe I can get more videos out because I don't like editing. Jim says, Deborah, I love it backlit. So whatever you were doing and it backlit it, he said that was pretty cool. How do you get that thing for buying you a coffee? I'm not sure what that is. Oh, super chats. I can't because I only have 500 subscribers, but I do have Chat with Sassy PayPal. It's usually in all of my description boxes, and I'll post it after this video ends. But if you go to my description boxes up at the top, it's got 2 hashtags and then it's got a link tree, and in that link tree is my PayPal. If you want, please, don't have to. Yeah, that's one thing I can't do the coffee thing right now because I'm too small, which is funny because I have a lot of hours. You guys, that's another thing. You guys are awesome. You always keep me well above the needed hours to be monetized. But yeah, it just I got to get the subbies in order to get monetized. And yeah, 538. That's how a lot of people get the funds super class. Yeah, they gotta be monetized. But yes, and YouTube does take a chunk. My PayPal takes a very, very minimal chunk. I mean, it's just cents. PayPal takes cents. I don't know how much YouTube takes, but yeah, PayPal is good. And plus, if you guys don't want to just give money, I do have a website. I am going to be posting more product in there. Think of your website, Elizabeth. There we go. You can buy digitals. I'm going to have more digitals. I'm going to have better pricing. Where it will be just like one image for 50, well, maybe $1, because I will have fees out of that too. But you know, it won't be too expensive. Some of them are $2.50 right now, some of them are $5, but you know, they're good, high quality digitals. So, and they're all mine. they're all my beauties. But yeah. So if you want to support me, you can support me that way too. You can buy product so you feel like you're getting something. And on our, I gotta figure out where to sell some cards too. I might put those on my website too. Like this painting, I think I'm gonna post that for sale too. I just gotta figure out how much it's gonna cost to ship. But like all these fun little projects, I gotta make them their way to Dawn, yeah, $2.50 for some images, and then lower because some images are just super easy. So yeah, there's going to be variety. So a little something for everybody, because I know, you know, even $2.50, it doesn't sound like a lot, but for some people it's quite a bit. And so if they can get something for $1, you know, 75 cents or something, we can do that. But yeah, I'm gonna put this little guy in there too. He's gonna make his way to his shop this week, I think. What is going on though? There is a little something here that I'm picking. You guys see me? I think that's where I dropped that button. Okay. Yeah, isn't coffee like $7 these days? Yes, it is.
Yeah, if you go to Starbucks.
Yep. But
I go to $2.
$2. There we go. There. Quit messing with it. But yeah, it's gonna find its way into the shoppy shop. Okay, so yes, pretty close. And okay, blah, 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 blah. Yes, you should probably use your Instagram to sell. Yeah, so in order to sell on Instagram, in order for people, because of the website I use, international people can't buy from my website directly. And so I've been trying to put things on Facebook too with a direct link for the items. And that's the Facebook business page, Chat with Sassy, versus our group. And so yeah, I just need to do a lot better with saying, hey, this is in my shop, and actually put some stuff in my shop. But yeah, Instagram, I had some issues with, so they don't like how I have to sell my stuff on Instagram. I cannot connect my website to it. It's kind of funky monkey, but I like my website setup because the fees are so minimal compared to like Etsy and some other sites I looked into. They're probably not the best, but they work really good for me and how I have to do my digitals. But yeah, and we're gonna have a video of this. I'm really liking this. We'll finish this on a video. Marketplace, yeah, I gotta figure it out and I just gotta push my stuff better and say, hey, go check out my website, check out my Facebook page and sell them there. And then I think it was Miss Dawn that suggested selling in bulk with my card. So I got to think about that too. Dawn says, I'm always looking on the marketplace for crafty stuff. Absolutely. Well, thank you for the suggestions. I do take note. And I do look into a lot of the stuff. But some of them I've tried and it's like, ugh, this is no fun. Like Etsy. I do not recommend Etsy to anybody. No.
They take a lot of your money.
They take a lot of your money and you wind up owing them after you've sold a few things. If you don't sell enough, you always wind up owing them.
A lot of people left Etsy, especially when they wanted the people to start saying free shipping. Well, not everyone can do that.
Yeah, Gloria, what I would do is make a business page on Facebook and say, nope, I'm on Facebook, because there are ways to set up to sell directly from Facebook. I didn't want to do that. I wanted it linked to my website, but I might be looking into that again. But absolutely think about Facebook Marketplace, Instagram, really good places, and post a lot of pictures and say, hey, I got this style, I do custom, all that fun stuff. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend Etsy. I bought a GoDaddy domain. I bought like a couple of years worth of time on that. It's not very expensive. And then I have my website is what, $10 a month for 50 slots. The website, oh my goodness. What is the, hold on, let me shrink this. I always forget what are they called? Big Cartel. Okay. Big Cartel. If you get a website domain like mine is chatwithsassy.com, if you go to like a place like GoDaddy or someplace and you buy a website domain, you can go to places like Big Cartel and they link your thing, your domain name. So like Glorious Toppers, whatever you want to call your business name, and it links really easy. It's actually a really easy thing. You could do everything from GoDaddy too. Just depends on how much that's going to be. But Big Cartel is straight up $10 a month. If I sell $1 million worth of stuff, it's still only going to be $10 a month. The only fee I have is the little bit of fee from PayPal to run the transaction, which is reasonable, and it's less than most credit card machines that businesses have to pay. So I do like that. But because I do digitals, I need Big Cartel and their partner one, Pulley, and they work in unison. So it literally only costs me $16 a month to run my website, because it's only cents for the domain name. Because once you buy it for so many years and you divide that out, it's cents. It really is just a little bit of cents. Yeah, so Dawn right there, she says, my daughter used GoDaddy for her digital stamps. You can set up GoDaddy and do digital. You can do product. I mean, they're pretty easy. You can input pictures and stuff. If you just want to try something, I would look at Big Cartel, because your first 5 slots are free. So you could literally sell 5 items on Big Cartel and not pay anything. They do have their free little version, and it's very basic. Yes, Dawn, that's if certain things like Big Cartel, they need a business PayPal, and business PayPal does not do friends and family. But like I said, PayPal doesn't take very much. For a $5 order, I get $4, and let me double check. PayPal, I need you. Banking, PayPal. I'm just gonna pop open PayPal real quick. I need to, yeah, I need to sign out of this one. Cancel, and we need to go to chat with Sassy. Nope, wrong button. Chat with Sassy. There we go. I hate it when they say, are you a robot? No, I'm not a robot. Okay, so so like a $10 sale is, I get $9.16. And then a $5 sale is $4.37. That one's a $5 one, and that was $4.33. $4.34. Yeah, they're just taking a little bit of cents, and I don't mind paying that, because here's why. If you buy something for me and it doesn't arrive, or I flake out and don't send it, you can contact PayPal, because it is done through a business version. PayPal will contact me and say, hey, what's going on here? Why haven't you done this? And I can say, oh, I flubbed, and they'll pay you back, and they'll knock me in the bad stars because I was a bad person. And in reverse, they also, if you say, hey, I'm not paying for that, and they contact me and say, hey, this person's opening a claim against you, and I show them all the proof, they're going to fight for me and make sure that you make your payment. So yeah, all of my fees are right into my price. That's why I don't have to have it so expensive, because my digital stuff, it's easy peasy for me to make. Well, sometimes it takes a long time, but it's digital and I can sell multiple copies. So that's why I can keep my fees down right now. And so even at $2.50, I would get $2 for my digital designs all day long. And there's no other fees, which I love. There's no extra. Big Cartel doesn't charge anything extra. It's just that $10 a month. But yeah, so it's not bad. And I've not had a problem with PayPal. They even helped me out when was it Domino's charged me weird. I got the bill and then they charged me $15 extra. And they got me back my money for that. So they do pretty good. So do you want to be my accountant and I'll be your marketeer, right? I know. Alrighty. I keep saying we're gonna go, and then I've actually just chatted even more. But you know, a lot of people don't know about this. Like, you know, how do I sell? I hear bad things about Etsy, and you know, there's so many options out there that I don't feel they're getting the love that they need. Like, buy your own domain and build your own websites. Some of them are so easy anymore. And check out Chat with Sassy, even if it's just looking at it, because that's run by Big Cartel and it was easy. It's like Facebook easy. But yeah. No worries, Don. I love to share what I can. Absolutely. Always ask. And Miss Deborah, she's just painting away. She's like, yeah, I'm just chilling with my paint.
I feel
Those
like Bob.
flowers. Yeah, flowers are fabulous. I'm gonna zoom in so people can actually see yours. I should have probably done that.
I feel like Bob Ross.
And yes, Dawn, anytime. I've had lots of people ask me how to do the YouTube stuff. Absolutely. I'm here to share. I think more the merrier, honestly. Look at all those pretty flowers. Ugh, they're so beautiful. You're doing a good job, Miss Deborah.
Oh, why, thank you. Yes, I'm a flower girl.
I can't wait to see it finished myself.
Yeah, I was tilting it up because with that light, I can't see the marks I made. So when I tilt it up, using the light above my phone, I can see where I stamped the flowers. Better outline to look at. So right now I'm just finessing the flowers.
Are you gonna put gems in the center? That would be really pretty.
Oh, so shiny.
Mm-hmm. I know. I'm sorry. You're welcome.
Yes, thank you for the idea. So shiny.
Yep. All righty. And Marguerite says, yes, time to say goodbye. Absolutely. I thank you. Read my comment, Elizabeth. Let me scroll back up. Well, I thought I addressed the Etsy one. Is that the one, or is there another one that I missed? So Gloria, the only comment I'm seeing is the asking about the glue toppers on Etsy, and you're afraid to do Etsy. Any advice? And we talked about Big Cartel, getting your own domain and making a website. But yeah, there's lots of options. Facebook Marketplace, flooding your Facebook with images and whatnot. Instagram, Pinterest. People sell stuff on Pinterest too. But yeah, Jim says you need a Cricut light box.
Yeah, I do.
I love mine. Mine's an older one. It's nice. I don't like the newer ones. Alrighty. This is it. We're actually saying goodbye this time. All right, we'll get that back in there. And I thank you all so much for hanging out with us.
Yeah,
And we
thank
will
you for
see
the
you
video.
Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Jim will do more eggs this weekend and post them on Instagram and hopefully in our group. And because I would love to see them. Mine doesn't do timestamps. So let me go back. Okay, I must be like totally not seeing. Read my comment. Gloria, 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 where are you? People have been asking if toppers are on Etsy. Yeah, that's the only one I'm seeing, Gloria. Yeah, the only two comments we go from I love my air fryer to the advice about the Etsy, and I don't know. You can drop me a PM too, Gloria, anytime. Because, oh man, did that make a difference? I just saw it was on top chat, but still it's the only ones that I'm seeing. Okay, well, I'm not seeing it on my end. Go ahead and drop me a PM on Messenger or email, and we will definitely get your question answered. Sorry, I'm just not seeing it. But okay, we're gonna head off because we started at 7, 8, 9, 10, and it's been 3 hours. I gotta go. I'm gonna go try an ice pack on the back of my neck as prescribed by Dawn, and we'll see how that goes. Alrighty. I thank you all for hanging out with me for so long. And Ms. Deborah, thank you so much for coming and doing your beautiful painting.
Thank you. How you guys all help me with my colors?
Oh, well, see, there you go, Gloria. She's got a WordPress blog. There's ways to integrate selling onto those. I personally do not know how to do that, but I am pretty sure you can integrate them into a selling thingy. I would Google selling on WordPress or selling with WordPress. Maybe that's selling with WordPress. Selling on WordPress. I'll Google some too, and see if I can help you find anything. But yeah, if you're already got WordPress, you can sell your toppers there and then just advertise your WordPress on Instagram and Facebook and Pinterest if you do Pinterest. All right. Lovely ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me today, and we will see you Wednesday. Stay safe out there, my friends, my crafty friends.
Not crappy.
That's